Hello, welcome to part 3 of how to send an electronic IEP invitation. For step 3, we are creating the Google Calendar, the Google Meet link, and attaching the invite, the IEP, and the parent rights. The first thing we need to do is to go to the Google Calendar. Pick the date that you want to set the meeting for. Double click that date. We will start from top to bottom to fill out this invitation. The first thing is naming it. I like to name it IEP and the child's initials. This is the date that I'm setting the appointment for, but I'm going to unclick all day. It's going to start from 10 a.m. to, I'd like it for an hour, so just click this time, right, end time, and Google gives you a menu of how long you want it for. So I'm going to choose this 1 hour, and it automatically gives the time, the end time. So now I'm moving on to event details. Add location, I'm going to leave it blank. And then it says here, add Google Meet video conferencing. Yes, I want to add a link, a Google Meet link. So press this arrow, this down arrow, and click on Google Meet. Just like that, Google created a link. This is the original link, the one and only link that everyone that you invite will click on so everyone can meet on Google Meet. The next is notification. I like to notify guests 30 minutes before the start of the meeting. I also like to put a day, one day, an email notification one day before. And here is the calendar. Now, I have a calendar called Athena, but I also want this posted on the IEP master schedule. So I'm going to look for the IEP master schedule calendar. So I'm going to click on this drop down arrow, and I'm going to look for, that's in the way. I'm going to click the down arrow again. And yes, these are the other calendars from the other Google Classrooms I'm part of, but I know it's right there. The master calendars right in the bottom. So now the calendar says it's going to be posted on the IEP master calendar. Now, just because that's there doesn't mean it's not going to post in my calendar. No. If this is here, it will also post in my calendar. Don't touch this. Leave it like this as busy. And go here, go to the paperclip symbol. And now we are ready to upload and attach the 3 documents that we want to include. So click on upload, select files from your device, and remember this box earlier? This is where we stored our IEP invite, the IEP, and the parent rights. So for me, I put it in my desktop. So it's right here. Here's the trick. Since you want to upload 3 things, I want you to press Control, leave it pressed, and at the same time, click on the documents that you want to upload. So I want the IEP, I want the invitation, and I want the parent rights. Okay, when I clicked on this, I had my finger pressing on Control, the Control key. Okay, now that it's all highlighted, I can let go of the Control key. Next, click on Open. And there you have it. I have my 3 files. Click on Upload. And just like that, the 3 documents are uploaded. My invite, my parent rights, and the IEP. So as you can see, we're done. We did from top to bottom. The last step is the guests. Who are we inviting? Of course, you have to put the general ed teacher. You need your admin, the parent. I'm gonna pretend the parent is me, my personal email. You can also invite the student. The student, just make sure that it's the right email address, but at minimum, it should be the gen ed teacher, the admin, and the parent. Now, if you have a try, of course, you will have to include the school psychologist and, of course, other staff that's involved in your IEP. Okay, so we're ready. And I'm going to say, when we save, it sends it. But because this is a trial, I'm going to take off my admin and my gen ed. But let's just pretend I have those people in. So I'm going to I'm going to press save. Would you like to send invitation emails to Google Calendar guests? Send. Okay, this is what I want you to focus on. Guests from outside your organization. The following guests are from outside your organization. AthenaHerbis@gmail.com. Are you sure you would like to invite them? You will get this box notification each time you include an email that's outside our school district, right? Anyone who doesn't belong in our school district, who's not part of our school district, will get this notification. Well, remember my personal email, it's not part of the school district. So I want you to click on this invite external guests. It's considered an external guest. All parents are going to have this notification because they are not part of the district. So click on this. And then it's going to say someone needs access to files. Again, the parent's address is going to pop up here. You need this share with one person because we're sharing those 3 documents. And then you will press invite. Share outside of the files organization. The following people are outside of the organization to which these items belong. Again, we're sharing those files, the 3 files, from someone who's not part of our district. Got it. Okay, and the invite was sent. Now, the reason why I sent it to myself is because I wanted you to see what it looks like when it's sent to a parent. So there you have it. It will show up from you showing your email, your district email. And then the subject is going to be that subject we created for the day and the time. So I'm going to click here. If they have Google, this is what it's going to look like. And they have an option of clicking yes if they're attending. But at minimum, if they don't have Gmail, this is what they will see. First thing is when it'll show the Google Meet link. So this is all they need to do. They just need to click on this when they're ready to join. If they don't have internet, they can join by phone. They dial this. It's going to ask for a PIN. There's the PIN. There's their email. And those are the 3 documents. And voila. You just sent your parent invite. And hope that this was a helpful video. Thank you very much for joining. Have a great day.